taking a walk through the park because I have some really good news for everybody. On July 4th, our website is going to come up. You're going to be able to register. You're going to be able to donate. Shucks, you'll be able to sign your child up well into next year. This summer, I decided to pause the big trips, even though we were supposed to bring them back. This video is going to let you know why and the reasons that we needed to do that to ensure the safety of young people. But I got to thank Roxanne Fulton. She's the producer of these for us, and she has done a tremendous job just making sure that my lighting was good. That's not right. She really has done an incredible job. She's a pro. She's worked for ESPN, NBC, CBS. She's worked for them all. And she wanted to make sure that she got our message across loud and clear. I also want to thank Carl Parker. He's our webmaster, and he's a pro also. He has redeveloped the website in such a way that it's easy to use and people will be able to sign up, pay, and do all those things right there on July 4th. So, only other thing I want to mention before the video begins is my hair in the video won't be cut like you're used to seeing it. I'm going to have non-cut hair. So I don't want to surprise you. I don't want you to get shocked. And I'm going to look forward to all of you who have supported us for 33 years to do so again with youth and young people from around the nation. Roxanne, roll 'em. Hey everybody, this is Reverend Copeland, president of College Visitation Charities. And don't worry, we still have C-Call too. But this is to let you all know what has been going on. A few months ago, I told you that this summer we would start doing our first official trips. The college tours are coming back this summer. You'll be able to register for them after the first of the year. But I decided to make a pause. I decided to pause until the fall, but I want you to know why, because there's some really good reasons why. So this is all about it. So you all have been emailing me, you all have been calling me, you all have been IMing me, you have been hitting us up on Facebook. When are the trips going to start? So I need to let you know why, and I'm going to try to do it in this video so that it'll answer everybody's question. But here's one of the letters that came in. So let me open it up. Let's see who it's from. Dear Reverend Copeland, this is Thanos. Who's Thanos? I have been known as a very bad man, but I want you to know that I saw about your program. He can't really write. Is he educated? I don't know. Maybe he's not that educated. But it says, I read about your program, and I see that you've been doing really good things to help people over the years, and I want to be a good person now. So I am going to pass my power to snap and go anywhere you want to go to you, so I can't use it for bad anymore. I can snap my fingers and be in magic places. I doubt that. Well, let's see. Whoa, I'm in my car while it's moving. I guess that Thanos stuff works. Maybe the power of Thanos allows me to sing. And since I said we have to pause, let me see if I can put it to song. I'm singing a song called the Pause Song. We have to pause, a little pitchy.
Yo, Rev, you gotta relax.
But I need to sing a song about pausing because right now we are dealing with everything from COVID to colleges.
You got to do better.
So when we come back, we're great,
Nelson, you're killing me.
wonderful, beautiful, spectacular. That is the Pause Song.
The Bible says make a joyful noise. What is that, Rev?
Oh, I can't believe it. This is really interesting that I ended up here, because one of the first things I want you to know about trying to get back on the road is getting back on the road is not as easy as turning a switch on and turning a switch off. When we turned that switch off in early 2020 at the beginning of the pandemic, it's not just turning a switch on and you're back on the road. It's like a symphony. It's just like where you have all these different instruments. You must get together to work in harmony in order for a trip to happen. We have a legal committee that's to rewrite permission slips due to the pandemic. We have a medical committee that has to come up with new policies for us to travel on the road. There's so many different things that we have to do, just like in a symphony. And I am the conductor bringing the symphony back together again. Okay, I'm not going to do it right now. But nevertheless, make sure by the end of this video, you're going to know clearly how I was able to bring the symphony back together again to make these tours happen. Now, let me give you some even more detailed specifics. Oh, I'm really enjoying the snapping thing. Let's do it again. Whoa! I'm at a lighthouse. One of the reasons that we had to pause for this summer is because I always want my organization to be a lighthouse to people around the world, a lighthouse to people who need it for educational purposes and for humanitarian purposes. The lighthouse symbolizes a way for ships to come ashore, a way for people to have guidance. And that is one of the things I want to do with College Visitation Charities. So I felt that if we went into something this summer, it would not be an adequate lighthouse to help young people meet the standards that I want to meet. But let me give you some more reasons why we need to pause. It's kind of dark right now. Let's change the scenery. Whoa! Here I am. I'm at the world famous HBCU Morgan State University. One of the reasons why we can't tour this summer, and we're not touring this summer, is because a lot of the colleges nationally still are not taking groups. Yeah, we can come and do a self-guided tour, but we still can't get an official tour when we have larger groups than 15 or 20 or greater. Yeah, I can bring a group of any size, but we got to walk around the campus and show it to you. So we decided to push it out a little bit further to the fall, into next year, for some of the big trips, and that should make it work out well. So this is just to give you an example of one college that's not touring right now. Here I am at the world's famous Johns Hopkins Hospital. One of the reasons that we can't do the tours right now is we didn't have a full policy on COVID. Right here is the world's leading hospital on COVID. They're doing more research here than almost any place in the world. Type in COVID in your Google and look for some research. And if it's not coming from the CDC, it's coming from Johns Hopkins. So we finally have a policy. We are going to require a negative PCR 3 days before the college tour in order to be a part of the trips. And as time changes, we will change the policies. But that's what we need people to be ready for, along with some other things for next year. All right, let me get the heck out of here before I get robbed. Should I catch the bus? Nah. Let's just do Thanos. Do you see some of these prices for milk? Do you see these prices for seafood? Oh my goodness! Do you see the price of bread? I'm gonna have to talk to the manager. Well, the manager wasn't available. They didn't want to talk to me. But did you see those prices in there? Well, here's the thing I need you to know. Is the prices in our program are going to change dramatically also. We used to be for a 7-8 day trip, maybe roughly $1,000. The trip's going to be 14, 15, 16 now, depending on the number of days. Here's the thing I need you to know. We're still going to create a way to work with parents, no matter what the price may be. But prices are rising. Inflation, you ain't seen nothing yet. But one other thing, one of the reasons we had to change these prices, we can't stay in churches anymore. We now have to stay in hotels. We may not be able to rent as many vans. It's going to have to be a bus trip for a number of the big long trips. But either way, we're going to find a way to save you some money. Oh, I forgot. I have the power of Thanos. We see a pier behind me. This pier is an image of what I am trying to do to bring the organization back in full, one step at a time. The beginning of the pier is where we are now. This summer, we're going to only do virtual events. A little further down the pier, in the fall, we'll start doing actual tours, but 1 day to 4 day trips, and we'll probably only do 2 or 3 trips this fall. But next spring, that is when we do our first HBCU 7 or 8 day trip. And all the way down at the end of the pier, that is when we will be completely back next summer, 2023. There will be multiple 7 to 8 day trips. Let's take a little walk down the pier. You know, we're a little bit out from land now. So now, we start doing a college tour. We will do one spring HBCU college tour for any and all to come. It'll be a 7 to 8 day trip, and we will go from Philly to Georgia, maybe into Atlanta, into Florida, and the students will get an entire day off at Disney World. We might change it to Universal Studios, but it will be to Orlando. And then finally, as we go all the way down the pier, completely down the pier, all the way down as far as we can possibly go with a little bit of extra edges, we will get to the final part of the pier, and that will be for all of you all to see. Next summer, 2023, we will be completely at the end of the pier. There's no other place to go but back into the college tour waters. And next summer, there'll be HBCU, an Ivy League, and a California tour, and even a trip to Costa Rica. It's taken a lot to get back to the waters of the college tour. So much we had to coordinate. But you know what? It was worth it. I'm a little hungry now. Let's go get something to eat. What is Oh, that's guacamole.
Oh, Rev, hi.
Oh my goodness, it's Monica.
Oh, it's Jessica.
Okay.
Where did he go?
Whoa! I'm back from the restaurant, back in the office. That was a really wonderful run around to show you so many things with the power of Thanos. But now you know why I needed to pause. So, let me consider one more thing. Because it is so bright outside, let me go back to the beginning of the day and see a little bit of a sunrise. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we're powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be? Brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous. Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God.
You're playing small,
does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you.
We are all meant to shine, as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us.
It's not just in some of us, it's everyone. And as we let our own lights shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we're liberated from our own fear,
our presence automatically liberates others.